The Los Angeles Clippers lost to the Sacramento Kings in a double overtime thriller, and they should be looking to bounce back and even the season series. What are your thoughts on this game?
Oh, step aside, Lakers. The new rivalry with the Clippers is the Sacramento Kings. It is time for a new rivalry in California. I am like, first of all, I'm sorry. The Kings, what is going on? Balling, balling. Like, I can't even. Wow. So,
Yeah.
I mean, wow. What I can say though is I think that the teams are equally matched. Like you cannot go into two overtimes, double overtime, and the score be 1 point difference to not tell me that they both weren't out there doing something. I mean, if the field goal percentage was about equal, I mean, but their 3 point shooting was about the same. So the standard metrics wasn't it. But I just think that the Kings out hustle. Now I'm gonna need the Clippers to speed it up a little bit. Just a tad. I think that
Uh-huh.
I just think that it's going to be a great matchup. Game 4 is going to be phenomenal. That energy, the Kings have two up on them. Come on, Clips, y'all. Okay, I don't know, but De'Aaron Fox didn't come to play. Malik Monk sure didn't come to play off the bench. Demontis Sabonis. I,
Let me tell you, the Clippers need to figure out what they're going to do about Malik Monk. Because
no,
anytime you come off the bench and you drop 45 points and 6 assists, and then you talk mess after the game, talking about, yeah, we here. We don't care about them over there. I said, oh, this is what we need. So I agree with you. That might be a new rivalry. And anytime you got Kings fans traveling to Los Angeles and yelling light the beam in the opposing team's arena,
I love it.
oh, yeah.
Yes, no, I'm serious. I think that one is the one because and the Kings, this is a long time coming for them. So their energy is just,
Ooh.
I think Clippers fans could have been a little complacent, right? The Kings fans is like, no, we here. Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? I am here for it. I think that I was listening to the post game where Ty Lue mentioned that he should have played Terrence Mann more. The answer to Malik Monk may have been Terrence Mann. But if you don't play the guy and you don't have nobody defending, it could have been. I don't know. I just think that I know that Russ, welcome to the Clippers, Russ. I mean, I guess
Hey,
it's great for him and his career and his legacy
yes.
and great for what it brings to the Clippers organization and to their roster and the energy that he brings. I think that's great. But Ty Lue needs to find a way to say, okay, how I'm going to make quicker adjustments because I think this game could have been winnable for the
Oh,
Clippers.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think Russell Westbrook is exactly what they needed in terms of
Mhm,
pushing the pace because the
mhm.
Clippers, for me, they do have a very slow pace offense.
Yep.
And now guys are running, filling the lanes, running to the perimeter because they know Russ is going to push it and he's going to kick out, which makes it worth them running down the court. You know what I
Let's
mean?
get it. Yes, yes, yes. I think that one of
Mhm.
the things that the Kings did is that when I say they out hustled, their fast break points was another factor. So when we're talking about 3 point shooting and if you go over, look at all great, but when you can your fast point breaks is way higher and you can get through and get in, and you
Mhm.
got the other team in this case the Clippers lagging behind in that. Come on now, get in the film room, Clippers, because y'all need to really watch this game. It was too close for you guys not to win. I'm just sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. The interesting thing was DeMontis Sabonis was in foul trouble. And I do not see because I think it dampered what he can do on the court. Anytime you have 4 fouls, I believe it was in the first half,
Yeah.
you don't play as aggressive. There's just no way around it. But now that they're going back to Sacramento, I mean, he's probably not gonna get in foul trouble because it's that home court advantage, right?
Oh man, the game. Yeah. So I think that I Norman Powell for me is still one of the persons from the bench that the Clippers can still utilize. He's going to give you double digit in production. He's still an X factor for me. I will say this. Hear me now. Now this is a plea for the Clippers organization. Ty Lue, Steve Ballmer, whoever's making decisions over there. I'm going to need assistant coaches. Can you convince Ty Lue to please have Marcus Morris come off the bench? I can't. Can you do me the favor of the next game substitute Rocco and put him in the space of Marcus Morris, please? I want to see what that looks like. Can we start the game off with him? Please, I know he's deep in the, Robert Covington is deep in the bench. I get it. Can we bring him up some? Something got to give. I don't. Does it need to be Nicholas Batum because of who it can be? It's Marcus Morris starting. He can come off the bench, but starting.
That's one of my concerns as well. Ty Lue, because he has these new bodies, right? He got Bones Highland, Russ. How is he going to manage the minutes and keep everyone happy? Because right now it looks like Terrence Mann and Bones Highland got the short end of the stick. And Bones Highland didn't even get a part of the stick.
No.
It's just disappointing. And I wonder about him trying different lineups this late in the season.
Okay, well, you may not want to try a whole one position. Just start off baby steps. And what you gonna do with Eric Gordon? How he gonna? What about his minutes? Right? We need to have this discussion, y'all. Ty Lue, this is where you come in and say, okay, team, this is where we are. What we trying to do for the end of the season? Are we trying to go deep in these playoffs? Because then if that's the case, somebody's minutes are gonna be limited, and I need you got to be okay with it. Mm-hmm. You may be used to 15, 18 minutes. You may be down to 12. Be okay with it because you're trying to get this win. We're trying to get these wins. And we're trying to position ourselves. We are trying to position ourselves in a good space. Because I don't know if we want to be number one. I don't know if we want to pair up with the Kings in round one. I mean, he may not say that to them. He may be saying it to himself. Because this Kings team, I don't think the Clippers want to have a standing in the West where their first matchup is with the Kings.
Oh, wow.
Talking about a 7-game series.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh. So right now it's about, can we win these games and where we're going to be positioned, right? Because that's going to matter how deep we go.
Yes.
If you're not going to change that particular position in your starting lineup, Ty Lue, or if you're going to start them, move them out quickly. Start, they're going to play the first 5 minutes. I mean, if it's about that, right? If it's about that, you're going to play the first 7 and you're going to be out.
Mm-hmm. Are you worried about Kawhi Leonard playing 46 minutes? Well, he played 46 minutes in that double overtime game. The most minutes he's played in about 5-6 seasons.
Hey, if they don't know what the rest of the season is going to look like, why would I be concerned?
Can we just welcome Mason Plumlee to the center position for the Los Angeles Clippers? And Zubac, I know Zubac is out nursing his calf, but he better hurry back because Mason Plumlee is a nice replacement.
Again, the Clippers needed a backup for that position, and he came at the right time. Right? So again, if Zubac need to rest his calf, Zubac been playing hard all season long with no backup. If Mason Plumlee can get in where you fit in, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that. And I think that Ty Lue will be able to successfully manage their minutes. I believe that. I'm concerned about them other roles.
Mm-hmm. The guard. They are a heavy guard team right now.
Yeah. But I think that you still, I would hope that as a coach, you would say, okay, I know who my primary is. But considering how the game is going, let me make some adjustments.
Okay, so we know the Clippers won the first game, lost the next 2 games. Here we are, last game of the season versus the Sacramento Kings. Who is going to be victorious?
I'm going to hold on to the Clippers. I'm going to go with the Clippers. And I think that they cannot go out knowing that all eyes will be on this matchup. Based off the game 3, I'm gonna have the Clippers. I'm holding firm to them. I think they're gonna make the proper adjustments. I think that Ty Lue's gonna understand that he needs to get the younger guys in there sooner rather than later, and we're gonna see a difference.
I'm gonna go with the Sacramento Kings because they're playing at home.
Yeah,
and I just think Domantas Sabonis was a little hampered in the last game.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my goodness, get ready. So I think between Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk, and De'Aaron Fox, we are going to see probably a game very similar to game 3. So I got the Kings.